morning, mamas. It is very early in the morning, and baby girl usually always wakes me up first while the boys get to sleep in. Lucky them. I always try to get an extra 30 minutes of sleep, but today baby girl was not having it. This is my outfit of the day. PJs all day, every day. Am I right? At least they're owls, right? Anyway, it's very cold today, so we're just gonna be in a PJ type of mood. Let's go. So in the morning, I like to go into the living room, look at my mess, look at the kids that make the mess, and look at the cat who meows all night and also keeps me up. But I also like to open the windows, I open the curtains. Usually, if it's not too cold out, I open the door, but every day I like to get that sunlight in the house. And then I go to the kitchen and open up the window in there. And I like to look at my view of a beautiful brick wall. Great, I love it. And then I head over to my family command center. If you haven't seen the video yet, you definitely should. And then I mark off the day to keep myself organized. Seriously, love my family command center. It is great. Alexa, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, mamas. It is, I don't know what she's doing right there, 8:40 in the morning. My daughter got up at 8. I want to say probably like around 8 this morning. I am quite tired. My daughter is going through it, so she is a hot mess of a mama is what she is. So, like I said, she just turned 2 last weekend. And speak of a little devil. Yes. Yes, so she just turned 2. She has now been weaned off breast milk for, I want to say, a solid month now. We've been off the boob. The other day was hilarious because Walter was watching her when I went to the market. And she bit his nipple. So she must have had a PTSD moment or something because he didn't even realize that she was doing it. And then she bit him and she made him bleed. And I said, "Welcome to the club." So yeah, that was, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I laughed, that was funny. But yeah, so I gave him some lanolin, I patted his booty, and I sent him on his way. I said, "Your nipple will be fine." So yeah, that was interesting. But so she's still trying to get used to not having breast milk, and she's a really good solid eater. She's really good at that. And then she's teething, so she's getting more teeth in, and then she's not napping. So yesterday was the first day that she skipped a whole day of no naps, which is terrible for me. So she had no nap, and she's going through the terrible twos. And if you guys have kids, the terrible twos are really terrible. They're really terrible. And my son went through it for about maybe a good 2 weeks. He didn't go through terrible twos too long. I am just so exhausted. They don't tell you when you become a mom, you lose all sense of sleep. Like, I'll get one random blue moon, red moon day, I will get one good night of sleep. But I haven't had one since. I don't know what a full night of good sleep is since I became a mom. So if you don't have kids watching this and you like sleep, maybe it's not for you. Or if you don't mind sacrificing sleep, yeah, you're not, you don't get it anymore. I'm like always awake every other hour. Like even when they're this old, I'm still checking on them to make sure they're okay, to make sure they're breathing. It's just a mom thing, you just check and you just see their little chest rise and fall and you're like, good, you're okay. But I have not had really a single night of sleep since before Grayson was born. So I'm like, I feel like I haven't slept in 5 years. He'll be 5 in May. I feel like I haven't slept in 5 years. I'm so tired. But it's okay. I love my little babies. So I'm gonna make a huge pot of coffee today because I need it. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot to tell you guys. So before I get started on their breakfast, I was planning on filming this yesterday, like during the day. I was like, oh, tomorrow would be a good day to show a day in the life. And last night, I couldn't sleep like at all. I had the worst anxiety. I couldn't sleep. They fell asleep like at 10:30. So I'm just laying in the dark and I'm studying. There's an app, I just study all my real estate vocab and stuff like that. So I was going through it, reading all the vocab. Then I get an email. I get an email at like, I think it was like at 11. I think it was at 11. That I am finally scheduled to take my real estate exam. So I am so excited. They accepted my application. Nothing was wrong with it. It was great. So now I am scheduled to take my real estate exam in 2 weeks. So now I really have to study, which is good. I've been taking Julia. Thank you, by the way. On a side note, I love you, girl. You comment like on every video. You've been there since like day one. And yes, I'm gonna do the flashcard thing. So this is, what is today? What's today? Oh, you guys saw Thursday the 26th. I can't see that far. I need glasses. Yeah, the 26th. But yes, thank you, Julia, for that tip. I'm quite excited, and thank you for always being here and watching, girl. Like, thanks. I feel the love. But yeah, I'm so flippin' excited that I can finally have a test date. So my broker has been asking me too, like, I wonder why they're taking so long. And I'm seeing all the new agents that they're bringing on to the group, and within like, I kid you not, 30 days, like a girl already sold the house. Another agent that came on within 45 days already sold the house. And I'm just like, that could be me. That could be me. So like, my heart is ready. My heart's been ready. So the fact that I saw that, and I was like really like thinking about it heavy last night, and you guys know I'm a Christian, and I talk to God on the daily. He knows. So yesterday I was like having a thought conversation with God, and I'm like, God, am I not ready yet? Like, am I not studying enough? Like, is something happening? Like, in my heart, I always believe it's on God's timing. Whenever God says I'm supposed to have something, I'll have it. So I was just kind of not frustrated, but because I'm always, like I said, it's always in God's hands, and that's how I've always been. So I'm like, all right, God, when you say I'm ready, I know I'll be ready, and there's a reason why it's taking as long as it is. And then I kind of forgot about it, started studying again, and then that's when I got the email. And I was like, oh my God, I was like, thank you. Thank you, God. Because seriously, like, I cried and I screamed, and I woke up my son. And, but it was great. So I worked really hard for this, guys. I worked really hard to get here, and I've been studying so much while taking care of my 2 kids. Like, literally the other day I was studying and playing Mario with my kid. And like, they always want to play, and you never want to say no. You know, my kids are very imaginative, and they like to play with like little figurines, and I love doing it too. So like, we'll play Mario, and then on this side I have my laptop, and I'm trying to listen to Joe from Prep Agent, and while I'm studying, and I'm always multitasking, and I feel like I've put my heart into this. So anyways, I'm gonna go get study cards, flashcards tomorrow. Thank you, Julia. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know I finally have a test date. It's February in 2 weeks. Literally, I have 2 weeks, and then I have to drive my happy butt to LA, which is like 2 hours away from where I'm at. So and which kind of sucks because I get anxiety on like big freeways. I don't like going to LA. I get anxiety now when I drive, which is sucks. Like, but anyway, that's a whole nother story. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know, please pray for me. Please send all your good vibes. Please send all the good juju. Please send all the love, because I'll take whatever I can get from you guys to just pass this exam. I'm gonna pass this exam. I'm manifesting it. I will pass. I will pass this exam. And toast for you guys. Did you drop your spoon? My breakfast varies. I'm really not hungry, and I haven't been hungry for breakfast in quite some time, which is weird because breakfast is probably one of my favorite meals of the day, but I'm just I'm not hungry. I haven't really been feeling it. So today, I don't even have any oatmeal. I ate it all. But I haven't really been feeling eggs. Usually I'll eat an egg like every day. But this week I'm really not feeling eggs. And I'm like, I know I need to eat something because I read, TikTok, everyone, don't drink your coffee first thing in the morning, which totally makes sense. So I'm just staring at my coffee like, I want to drink you, but I also need to eat something first. Usually I'll have coffee with breakfast, but I'll take like a few bites first and then start drinking my coffee. So I'm probably just gonna eat a piece of toast and banana. I really don't want an egg. Like I do, but I don't, but I do. And then when I cook it, I don't know if you guys are like this, you'll be like, okay, maybe that sounds good. And then you cook it and then you have it and then you're just staring at it and it's staring at you. And then I'm just like, why did I cook it? Because now I don't even want to eat it. So I'm like, I feel like that's what's gonna happen with the egg. I feel like if I cook it, I'm not even gonna want to eat it. So I'm like, maybe I'll just do toast with jelly and a banana and a cup of coffee, and then if I get more hungry later, I can always eat or make something later. But so today is Thursday. Usually Monday through Thursday I have a routine for the kids, and I will watch my YouTube videos, and then right now they're watching Blaze, and they usually rotate between Blaze and Bluey. I love Blaze because my son loves monster trucks and it teaches them math and coding, which is great. And then my daughter loves Bluey because we love Bluey, as you can tell. If you could tell, we had a Bluey themed party for her. We watch those kind of cartoons till lunch. Lunch is at 12 o'clock. My boyfriend gets up at 11 and then he helps me out with the kids and kind of gives me like a little break because they're usually wild in the morning. So he'll make them lunch, and then after lunch is learning time. So then I put on learning videos, either Miss Rachel or it's called Learning Time Fun. And that one's cool because it teaches them the days of the week. It teaches them months, the seasons, body parts. I really like that one. Or there's another one that Peekaboo Kids. That one's really good too. So we watch about maybe an hour. It depends if I have work to do of that. And then after, I'll ask Grayson questions like, what are the days of the week? And then I just ask him questions like, what he just watched, because I'm trying to help him retain what he's watching. And then after that, usually when Sophie naps, now I gotta figure out a new routine because she's not napping. Usually I'll sit with Grayson at that little table and we'll go over his activity books. So then we'll practice how to write, we'll go over the ABCs, we'll practice words, his sight words and all that. Now we try to do that and Sophie like rips the books, so I gotta figure out something for her to do, so that way I can get him on that. And he also does ABC Mouse. ABC Mouse is really great. It's really teaching him words. He can read words, which is crazy for me because he's not even in kindergarten yet. So I worked really hard on Grayson. Right now, me and Sophie are working on letters and just speaking overall because, it seems like every person I talk to that has a kid, they're speaking late, which is okay. My friend has her son, he's 3.5, and he speaks pretty good, but she told me that they had to go to speech therapy too because he didn't start talking. Grayson didn't start talking until he was 2, and that's because at that time we were living with roommates and they had daughters, and they were twins, and they would always play with Grayson and interact with him and talk to him. And I think that's really how he really started to talk so early. Sophie is 2, and she says, Mom, Dad, she said apple for the first time yesterday, and she's doing a lot of mimicking. When she sees Bluey, she'll already know what episode it is, and she'll act out the whole scene, which is crazy. And she said buoy the other day, so she's starting to pick up words. But I mean, I'm not worried about it. Kids will talk when they want to talk, and I'm not tripping on it. So it is about to be 5 o'clock. Baby girl finally went down for her nap. She was having difficulty going down, but now I'm gonna get Grayson's activity book together, and then we're gonna sit down and do his activity book probably for about an hour. Surprisingly, he doesn't get distracted, or he doesn't get bored because he loves learning. Like, kids love to learn. So I bought these activity books. These books, they're like this one, and the one that we're working on right now is the preschool one. So he loves it. And this is by School Zone, and it has activities and letters and like seasons and stuff like that. So right now we're just gonna practice writing some letters and work in that activity book, and then watch some more videos about like body parts and more days of the week stuff. And then probably at like 6 o'clock I'll get dinner together. That's why I like, Sophie will probably sleep. It's 4:30. Okay, so it's 4:30. If I'm lucky, she'll sleep till 5:30. And then usually I'll work with Grayson between, which whatever her nap is, I work with Grayson. I give him that full attention. And then usually at 6 o'clock I like to start dinner, and then we have dinner at 6. And then when they're done, it doesn't take them a very long time to eat. They're quick eaters. And then like between 6:30 and 8 o'clock is like, I run out their energy. We watch cartoons, we watch a movie, and then at 8 o'clock is bedtime. We either shower, we bath, we read a couple books, we brush teeth, and they're out. So yeah, so let's get going and get Grayson with his activity book before he wakes her up. The lighting is terrible, not too bad. It is dinner time. It is 6:14, and oh my gosh, don't get me started on that. We had a microwave there. I'm pretty sure you guys seen it, but it died, like completely died. It wouldn't start, nothing. And I didn't realize how much you really need a microwave. I think if it was just me and Walter, would be cool, but with kids, you really do need a microwave. And I didn't realize like how much we really needed one until we didn't have one. So for Sophie's birthday, his parents brought us a little tiny one, which is fine. I do want to replace that one later, like when we sell this house. But yeah, I'm just grateful for anything. So I'm so glad we have a microwave. So for dinner, yesterday I made a delicious crock pot chicken, and it's just like, it's a garlic butter chicken and potatoes, and the kids, they ate it all without me having to be like, hey, eat your food, hey, eat your food. They ate it all, like all of it. So we're having the leftovers because I don't believe in wasting leftovers. So if we have a big meal like that one day, we always finish it the next day. So I'm making, there's not that many potatoes or carrots left because of course I gave some for Walter for his lunch, but there's a lot of chicken. So I'm gonna give the rest of the potatoes and carrots to the kids and the chicken, and then I'm gonna take the leftover chicken and make stuffed bell peppers for me because I love bell peppers. They're like my favorite. And I'm gonna put them in the air fryer. So that's gonna be good. Chicken stuffed bell peppers. Oh, so good. These plates, I love these plates for kids. I always separate them. I use them for snack platters. I put all their sides here. Like, these are the best plates. And I think my mom got them at Walmart, I wanna say. This is what it looks like. They have their tortilla and their shredded cheese. Now, I don't put cheese with every meal. Like, they don't have cheese like they don't have cheese with every meal, and I try to like alternate cheese so that way, you know, they don't get constipated or anything like that. So we'll see how tonight's dinner goes. So it doesn't look that pretty, but I guarantee you it tastes delicious. And I just added shredded cheese in there while it was still hot because I like to have it melted, and then I always put like extra cheese on the side, so when that cheese gets all melted and I want more cheese, I'll just grab what's left on the side of the bowl and then put it on top. And then I have sour cream that I'm gonna graciously put on the top. I think I've been eating a bell pepper a dinner for the last, I want to say at least 3 or 4 days. And I think it's helping me kind of lose weight, because before I was 135, I think, but I was binge eating because I was bored, and I noticed that I was bored binge eating. So I was like, okay, like I gotta stop that because that's not healthy. And I just started making myself busy. So when I find myself hungry, I'm like, okay, Sasha, you're not hungry, you're just bored. And that's what happens when you're here home all day 24/7, and then when your kids snack, and then it's like you snack, and then when they leave leftover Cheez-Its and apples, and I just eat them because I don't like wasting food. So you're always snacking on their food, and then when I'm home I make them breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then they have snacks, and I'm like, well then I want breakfast, lunch, and dinner too. So like I said, lately I've been hanging back on breakfast. I don't eat as much. All of my portions throughout the day are smaller. I'm not really snacking on much, but I still have my soda a day. And then even that, I sometimes skip now and have a soda every other day. So I noticed my weight has been going down, but I'm not really big on numbers to begin with. Like, I've never been a number person. I've been a look in the mirror and what do I like and not like type of person. Like, my stomach's kind of big, but my butt got bigger. But, you know, so that's just like, okay, well, I'll hang back on the snacks. But I am the thickest I've ever been all through high school. And before I had the kids, I weighed, in high school, I weighed 110. Just before I had Grayson, I weighed I think I want to say 117 to 120. And I like the way I looked, but I felt like I was too skinny. But now it's like I'm pretty thick. Like, my butt got bigger, my boobs got bigger, but my tummy also got bigger, which is, you know, I have that mom pouch. But I'm not working out either. So I told myself this year, like, I'm going to watch what I eat a little more. Hey, go finish your food, please. I'm going to portion control and just make smaller portions and get my body up more instead of sitting down most of the day. So it's been working, I think. I've seen a small difference with my belly go down a little bit. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to go eat dinner, make sure the kids are eating dinner. I'm going to eat and study at the same time. And then dinner time. I'm already tired. Bedtime is in about an hour and a half, so I want to eat. Good evening now, I should say. It is finally bedtime. I think it is 8:30. I have one child in there watching Chicken Squad for now, and my other baby girl is in the shower, as you can hear the noise. She's good. I leave the door like half open, like it's open, and then right now she's just sitting down, like playing with a toy. So usually every other day they'll get a shower, and then on the weekends I'll give them a bath. So usually like Sunday nights they'll get a bath, and I'll let them like hang out in there for like sometimes an hour. But every other day I will take them a shower, and they love showers. And my baby girl started taking a shower, I want to say like maybe maybe 3 months now she's been taking showers. At first I took a shower with her, so that way she would, you know, understand what it is and stuff. And now she loves to go in the shower by herself. So she'll go and she'll just sit there and get wet. And then I go and I wash her body and wash her hair. And then she'll just sit there like a sad, depressed girl that like someone just broke up with her. And she'll just sit there and have the water hit her. And I'll be like, Mama, you want to get out? And she'll be like, and she'll legit sit there for like a good, like, honestly, if I let her, she'll sit there for like a half hour. But I'm like, no, homegirl, like, the water bill is expensive. So I take her shower first. She's quicker. And then after her, I let my son jump in there. And he's really good too. I shower him. I still bathe him too. Like, we brush our teeth in there. I wash his hair, I wash his body. He's getting the concept now of like how to wash his own hair, but he doesn't like the soap in his eyes, or, you know, like any kid does. But yeah, so she's just sitting there. I see. She's just sitting there right now. So it's already bedtime. I'm gonna take them a bath, or take them a shower. We're gonna watch a movie. Every night, Monday through Thursday, we always go to sleep to a movie. Doesn't matter what movie, like a Disney movie. Yesterday we saw Turning Red. That was a cute movie. I forgot how good that was. My daughter loved it. The night before we saw Big Hero 6. Like, you know, we alternate movies every, like, Monday through Thursday. Like I said, I let them watch a movie. Usually she'll be out by, I want to say if she didn't take a nap, by 9. But today she took a nap. So she'll probably be asleep by 10. And then my son will probably be asleep by 10:30. So I'm going to go ahead and get ready for bed. I'm already in my pajamas, though I've already been in my pajamas all day. I change my pajamas like every other day. So I wear these today. I'll change them tomorrow. Not every other day, every day. Every day I wear different pajamas. I'm confused and I'm tired. It was a long day. But yeah, so, and of course, got to rep the Sailor Moon. But anyway, I'm going to get ready for bed myself. I usually take care of the kids first and get them all ready for bed, and then especially when I'm by myself, so I dress them, shower them, dress them, we'll read a couple books, and then we'll start the movie. And then once I get them all in the bed, because yes, they do sleep with us, we're working on Grayson sleeping on his own bed, but I can't help it. I love my babies and they're gonna sleep with us, so they sleep with us. And then when I get them all comfy in their bed, then I get ready for bed. I brush my teeth, I wash my face, I do all the things, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you made it this far, sorry about the shower noise. Thank you for watching the vlog. Please give it a like, and please subscribe if you haven't already. Like I said, I need my mommies. I need my mommies out there. And Julia, again, thank you for that suggestion. I will probably create a playlist on here, and I am going to go get flashcards tomorrow for sure. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and until next time.